Hello and welcome back to my channel. Guys, if this is your first time here, I am Love, Budget with Love. You can call me Love, you can call me Kayla. I am a Twitch streamer, mom of two, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. So this is where we are right now. Today, we are going to do a budget by paycheck. Today is Friday, June 27th. So my husband got paid today. And just to let y'all know that I am currently behind on my bills and I'm playing catch up. I feel like a lot of people, whenever they start these budgeting channels, that they don't show every aspect of it. They just go straight to, oh yeah, watch me how I cash stuff instead of showing, the good, bad, and ugly. And I'm totally fine with showing the good, bad, and ugly because maybe it's somebody who is young that's never dealt with this or lived out on their own and they don't know how to get themselves out of these situations. So I show y'all exactly how to do things. There's a couple of things on my iPad that I did not get to show you last time when I was showing this. And we also have some new things I would like to show y'all. So let's go ahead, do the budget by paycheck, and then I'll show you all the other stuff that either I forgot or new stuff that came in. All right, so June 27th, I kind of write somewhat sideways, so I apologize if that bothers you. Zoom in so that y'all can see everything. I didn't make any money. I don't make money, but like maybe twice a month. And that's usually like the first week or two of the month and the 15th from Twitch. I don't usually do a lot of income with TikTok, but usually if I do, it's like $5. So it's not like a lot. I am a partner with HyperX, which is a gaming equipment brand. So if you would like to use that, if you are a gamer, I don't know if I have very many gamers that watch these videos, but here is my HyperX link. You get 15% off at checkout if you use it. And you also help me work out getting out of this situation that I got myself in. So we're going to go ahead and start. Lou, he got $756.13. There was no other income besides that. So the bills that we're going to be working on is car insurance, which is $193. And anything that is an auto draft will be like this, will be highlighted. And this one here has already came out. So my birthday is Wednesday, and if I don't go tomorrow to get my license renewed, I can't drive. And so I have to put that on here as well. And that's going to cost me about $50. All right, I also got to do my personal property and my tax. And I kind of just put these two together. It's just a little easier for me. And that's going to come out to $157.09. Which after I'm done with this video, I will be paying this one. And then we have our auto stuff, which is Peacock. I don't pay for cable. I do have Verizon Fios, but that is literally just for my internet. I do not have cable at all. There's no point in paying for all those channels when you don't watch 90% of them. So I literally watch like 4 or 5 different channels, and that is it. And Discord. This one here is my husband's Discord. So we do have Discord on our bills, like back here. We have it twice. So we have it right here, and then we also have it right here. Anything that's purple, those are my bills out of my account. These are the things that I have for like my streaming, my YouTube, etc. So I do not put these in our home type of stuff. These come out of whatever I make from Twitch, and that's what pays these. Now, I know I probably did not explain that very well. Unless I make enough to cover my bills for the month, I will never be putting money over here because this is for our personal household stuff. And I told y'all last week that I don't make enough to really put in money towards the house, which I'm working on. I really am working on it. All right, just wanted to go ahead and clarify that. $419.09. And then our total leftover from up here is $337.04. All right. I gotta turn this on, guys. I'm sorry. Groceries is $300. Gas, I don't go nowhere, so I'm good on gas for at least another week. But Lou, he has to drive to and from work, and we're gonna do $30 for him, and that is $330. This thing is moving all over the place. $330, which will come out to $7.04 leftover. So there will not be no sinking fund, no extra debt, and no extra savings. I have a rule that if I can't fulfill this bottom envelope one fully, then there's no point in me moving on over to my sinking funds until I have a little bit of extra money to be able to do so. So what I mean by that is I've got to make sure I have my groceries, my gas, Lewis's allowance, my allowance, and of course my bad habit. So this is where we are so far. I did want to show y'all the other things. I never went across this top one. I don't think I have any challenges. Nope, I don't have any challenges. But I do have a debt. I do have a debt snowball. So this is kind of what I'm working on. This one here's my saver one. It tells me what the interest is, how much I have. The goal to get it within 30%. I need to at least have 150 paid or spent on it. And my monthly payments is $114. So this will go all the way down from every single one of them. And I might switch one of these out because I owe my mother-in-law $5,000. So I might shift all of this stuff down and then put her over here. And then this one here would go up here for all the information I need, so that I can work on focusing on the ones that I'm paying off first instead of, I like to do these in order by how much it is. So that's that thing that I did not show you last time, and I wanted to make sure that I did show you. And I think that's it for that. We are working on getting this list right here taken care of. This will be marked off and this will be marked off. And then we just have these three for the extra stuff that I need to do. I am slowly working on getting all of my bills caught up. Starting out and doing this, guys, is a very big pain in the ass. I'm not even going to exaggerate it. It is probably one of the biggest pain in the asses till you get yourself where you're back where you were. Every bit that you make will actually have to go towards this to get you current. So that is where I am right now. Now, on to the new stuff that I have. I have a 3D printer, and I love the fact that if I think of something, I can just make it. And I was like, I don't want to spend money but to do things, so I had filament. So I had filament, and I figured I can make me all of the dice that I would possibly need for any of the games. So I did. And I also made me a nice little tassel for it. So that's that. I got that made. I made some paper clips for it. And of course, all of mine is going to have hearts on it because, love. So there's one of my paper clips, and then these are the others, and I made a bunch of them, so I have plenty. And then another thing I wanted to show y'all is their savings challenge binder, and I made a bunch more saving challenges. I am still working on even more saving challenges, so this is not all of them. But I made a blackout and bingo. So you roll the dice, and then you figure out whichever number it lands on, that's how much money you save. This has just been kind of keeping me, relaxed during this stressful time. I made my first little board game, and that's what I got so far. And then I also went ahead and I saw these on Pinterest, so I made a bunch of these. These are the seasonal ones. I had one more that I made of that. There is one more. There it is. I was like, I know I made more. So yeah, I've just been trying to make these things because if I'm trying to get myself out of debt and try to get myself current with my bills, there's no point of me spending money. If you recognize any of these where they came from, I'll be more than happy to give them the proper shout out. But a lot of the times these are just like Etsy stores and they don't have the name of the Etsy store on the actual pin. And I'm not going to click 100 different things to get to a name. So that's where I'm at. I made these. So these are going to be going into the binder. I'm going to have like a bunch of them. I would love to be able to get this. So anytime my savings challenges are completed, I'm going to be putting them in this. And I might even make one for all of these that I've not worked on and just put all those in here as well. But other than that, I think that is every single thing I wanted to show y'all guys. I appreciate y'all watching and sticking it out, trying to help me come back. I know I do appreciate y'all showing that support again. I know I've been gone for a year, and I'm trying my best to come back. I know a video will be live every single Saturday by about 3 o'clock every single time. So if you're looking for something around 3 p.m. Eastern, I will have a video up. They're not always going to be long. I will try my best not to make them super long. I just want them to be able to get the point across that I am trying and that y'all can see how I'm working my way out of these things. So if this interests you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like this video if you made it this far. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.